Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Gemini, I feel that this mid-month brings a lot of download of information. It can be a very interesting experience, but for some of you, I also feel that it's really leaving you exhausted, tired, and just overwhelmed by the dimension of information you are receiving. I feel that some of you, it's a little bit, it's an experience that puts you in confrontation with many aspects of your life, and so it's not just related with one area. I feel like you are receiving messages that go beyond your personal world. I feel that some of you are, understanding better the relationship with your intuition and with the flow of emotions that you carry inside and the language that those emotions, those feelings do carry, so that you can translate them to the outside world. Some of you that are doing intuitive work or some type of intuitive work, this is a phase that during this mid-month, it's an important phase to deliver those messages. I feel like they are profound experiences of connection with the divine. Some Geminis are really being looked after by the spiritual world. I feel that many of you have been expanding your gifts. Many of you have been growing and developing in your connection with what you consider to be the divine element in life. And so some of you are being pushed and impelled to go a little deeper into this world of mysteries. Some of you are challenged though with this very, subjective, emotional dimension. You're being challenged with being more as well, at the same time, grounded and focused and disciplined in the tasks you have in your hand. Some of you are struggling with this perfectionism element. Like some of you feel like you're not getting things as you want, or as that perfectionist vision is showing you. Some of you are as well having some difficulty in concentrating in your work as you would like, or in whichever you want to know more about. It's like intuitively you receive information, but then when it comes to actually put it in a tangible form, you may be struggling with it. There's a need to regain some concentration and focus, to find your focus point, your balance between the mind and the heart. This connection is really something you should be working on, because it will help you have the best of both worlds at your disposal. Some of you, there's no turning back. And I feel like for some of you, this is talking about Geminis who have recently encountered this new experience of divine understanding and this awakening. Some of us, when we awaken, when we start understanding certain experiences in life beyond just the self, it can be overwhelming, because we start seeing the cracks on the walls that the majority don't see. And so it's very lonely and isolating experiences sometimes, and it gives you a sense of being powerless and even more connected with the suffering that exists in the collective. So for those Geminis that wish they didn't know, that wish they didn't see, that wish they didn't hear, there's no turning back. When we awaken There's no turning back on that, and that's your advice, the Queen of Cups. Tune into your emotional wisdom and spiritual wisdom. Turn into this receptive energy to allow feelings to flow, experiences to flow. Don't hold on to them, don't contain them, don't become obsessive about them, let them flow. And then process it to your mind and make clear decisions and make clear intentions and bring yourself to produce a certain type of work, advice, or some type of manual skill that some of you are developing to the front. But first you need to allow feelings to shower over you, allow yourself to feel your feelings, not to think your feelings. And I feel that some of you are going through these experiences, but you are as well being very well guided, very, very well guided. It's like you have your spiritual team of protection around you. Some of you could feel like the veil is thinner, so you are sensing, you are sensing presences, spiritual presences that you cannot quite grasp or define why you're feeling that. Some of you have still a lot to do and learn about forgiveness and redemption. Again, this is all connected with this motherly energy of the Queen of Cups. I feel that some of you are learning how to take better care of yourselves, to give to yourselves whichever you haven't received in terms of love and affection. Some of you are really being your best. You're being your best support system, by understanding that you need to give a lot of love to your own self, so you can receive love from the outside as well. Some of you are having some type of restlessness. It's like a very a difficulty feeling that you're sleeping properly. Some of you are feeling like you having insomnia, or during your sleep state there's some type of excessive energy that then when you go to your waking life, the drainage that circumstance creates really makes you so tired and mentally exhausted. I feel that some of you would benefit from doing some type of profound meditations and therapies of relaxation of the mind before you go to sleep, because I feel that whichever is going on in your daily activity, and again I feel like your spiritual antennas are really tuning in to a lot of what's going on out there in the world, and then you may be downloading all this overwhelming information during your sleep states. So there needs to be some balance there. Some of you are looking for what feeds your soul. There's a sense of needing to understand what nourishes you again, what can fulfill the voids or the emptiness that some of you are feeling. I do feel that some of you are dealing with walking away from relationships that were empty, relationships that were not giving you that sense of love, or putting in jeopardy the own relationship you have with yourself in terms of self-care and love. But others of you are as well embracing an experience with love possibilities that may arise during this phase. It's like you are trying to give of yourself baby steps, but you're trying to consider the possibility to commit with someone, or to just be emotionally connected with people where before you might have been just connected here in your mind. Some of you are becoming stronger emotionally, and this is a force of evolution, because this emotional strength will be your fuel forward, and nothing will stop you. And I feel that some of you will use this experience of emotional development and understanding in your work, in your activities. It may be a part of your purpose, of your mission to deliver, a very symbolic language, to translate the symbolic language of your insights then out there in the world. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you who have been liking, sharing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.